Chairman Hurd, Ranking Member Ledger Fernandez, distinguished members of the subcommittee, thank you for the opportunity to testify in support of H.R. 6162, the Albuquerque Indian School Act of 2025. As mentioned, I'm Monique Fragua, President and CEO of the Indian Pueblo Cultural Center and Indian Pueblos Marketing, Inc. Both entities are owned and operated by our 19 Pueblos of New Mexico, and we're located on the former location of the Albuquerque Indian School property. I am a proud member of the Pueblo of Jemez and honored to represent all 19 Pueblos as the first female to lead both organizations. The vision for our campus is bold. It includes creating unique and successful businesses, providing professional and economic advancement, and nurturing self-sustainable developments, all while providing financial return to our Pueblo communities and uplifting our Pueblo artists, our history, our culture, and our lifeways. But first, I'd like to start with some history. The Albuquerque Indian School was established on 66 acres of land in 1881 by the Presbyterian Church and came under federal control shortly thereafter. The school was a part of the broader federal Indian boarding school system that, as documented by the Department of Interior's Federal Indian Boarding School Initiative, used policies that caused lasting harm to indigenous communities. The school closed in 1981, and its legacy is one that our 19 Pueblos have worked to transform from a symbol of forced assimilation into a vibrant center of cultural preservation and economic development. Since 1969, Congress has undertaken a long and deliberate process of returning these former lands to our 19 Pueblos. This effort has been remarkable. It's been bipartisan, spanning multiple decades and involving members of both parties, including former Senator Pete Domenici, former Senator Jeff Bingaman, former Senator Tom Udall, Senator Martin Heinrich, Senator Ben Ray Lujan, and former Representative Manuel Lujan Jr., former Representative Michelle Lujan Grisham, and now Representative Melanie Stansbury. This transfer of property is the latest chapter in a well-established, successful legislative framework. Congress has previously transferred portions of the former Albuquerque Indian School into trust for our 19 Pueblos, and each transfer has resulted in measurable economic development, job creation, and cultural preservation. With each of these transfers, Public Law 95-232, the first 11 acres were conveyed and used to build what is now the Indian Pueblo Cultural Center. The 1993 trust acquisition moved 44 acres of the former Albuquerque Indian School property into trust, and it was partnered with the city of Albuquerque, and now these are where the two large office buildings sit that are owned by the 19 Pueblos. With Public Law 110-435, the Albuquerque Indian School Act, Congress directed the Secretary of Interior to convey an additional 8.5 acres into trust. These parcels and the structure that was built on it in 1931 is the last remaining building of the Albuquerque Indian School, and today it serves as the Native American Community Academy. So we still have education on our campus in our own words and our own voices for our Pueblo people. This law will now complete the vision. With the companion bill S-3219 introduced by Senator Heinrich, it directs the transfer of these lands into the custody, and we will continue to work and grow our economic development. Our campus today started with less than $1 million in annual revenue, and today generates over $60 million each year, with profits and taxes returned back to our 19 Pueblo communities. 45% of our workforce is tribal, and tribal members are in top management roles. And so we're excited today to be here. It's a returning to the land to our 19 Pueblos represents progress. Where our children were once taken from their families, today we've built a campus that celebrates and uplifts Pueblo culture, educates our Native youth in culturally grounded environment, and generates economic opportunities rooted in our Indigenous values. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Fragua, for that testimony. The chair now recognizes President Seneca for 5 minutes. President Seneca.